Obi-Wan Kenobi release date has been confirmed, and it has gotten me hyped. May 25th, guys. It says it right here on the very first official poster for Obi-Wan Kenobi. Guys, are you hyped for this? I think I am. I was really happy that yesterday this news was confirmed to us on the interwebs. So let's just go take a look at the story right now. Obi-Wan Kenobi limited series sets debut date with new poster. Guys, the limited series means that it's only going to be I think 7 or 6 episodes, and that's it. That's all we're going to get for Obi-Wan Kenobi. That comes out May 25th on Disney Plus. Ewan McGregor returns. Hayden Christensen returns. I can't wait for the trailer that hopefully should drop this weekend because of Super Bowl. The Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer. Guys, it's good to have that confirmation. We broke it on Monday that the rumor mill was out there that the Obi-Wan series was going to come out in May. It's weird that it's not May 4th to celebrate Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you, if you know all that stuff. But guys, that got me really hyped. That got me just really jazzed up. Guys, the Obi-Wan Kenobi official release date and poster. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. You are watching Mirror Domains Movie News for February 10th, 2022. Guys, if you don't know how this show works, we look at a multitude of topics here, and as you can see, this is the rundown. The Jurassic World trailer is out. It was awesome, guys. My trailer reaction for that is up on the channel right now. Watch that. The Adam Project with Ryan Reynolds for a Netflix sci-fi movie is out. We'll talk about that. Rings of Power. First images. Lord of the Rings. The Rings of Power have the first images, and that looks cool. But apparently Lord of the Rings is for sale? I don't know about that. Russell Crowe joins Kraven the Hunter with Aaron Taylor Johnson. That'll be very interesting. I can't wait for that. And Courteney Cox talks about Scream 6. Yeah, because we know that Scream 6 is officially happening. So is she going to be in it? I don't know. Talking about commercials, let's talk about Austin Powers. Austin Powers, Mike Myers has come out and done a little commercial for the Super Bowl. And guys, it was a little bit of fun. It's just fun. I want to end out the show with that. But talking about the Super Bowl and all of these trailers that are coming out, that's the feel that we're getting. And if you haven't watched the Jurassic World Dominion trailer, guys, it is so awesome. You get to see the legacy cast with the new cast. Ian Malcolm. It just looks so phenomenal. It looks great. The trailer looks great, and of course the trailer for the Adam Project has Zoe Saldana in it. It just looks pretty epic. We'll talk about that in a few moments, but I'm really also excited for the first images from the Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power, because we get to see the younger Elrond and Galadriel here for the first time. And it gives us just a little bit of sense as to where this series takes place. I thought it was going to be about Sauron making the ring and then the humans going out to cut it down, but I guess not. It's going to be earlier than that, or at least it's going to have flashbacks. But guys, let's just talk about some of the big news today, starting off right now. This is a live show, guys, daily, 12 p.m. Eastern, Monday to Friday, unless there's a trailer that comes out that needs my attention, but it'll be out 12:30ish. We aim for 12, but hopefully you can join us in the live chat and participate, because that's where we talk about things, and we talk about the actual movie headlines. So Jurassic World Dominion shows us 2 generations uniting, and guys, everybody's going to be talking about this trailer because it was awesome. It opened up with a narration of Hammond from the first movie. It was just so beautiful. The imagery in this just looked absolutely stellar. I went through the cast list. It looks like all the familiar faces are joining us back again with the new cast, Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. Laura Dern, Sam Neill are back. Of course, Jeff Goldblum. He's great. He's got one of the best lines in the trailer, too. He's like, why do you always have to make them bigger? I liked how he put that off. And I'll pull up a few images from the trailer. Let's just go through it quickly here. I can't show it all here because I don't want to get it flagged. But I'll walk through some of the images with you guys. because I already have a trailer reaction up. But we get to see Chris Pratt here working with one of the big dinosaurs. He hunts it down. And this is all going over the narration of John Hammond. And we just see these wide establishing shots. It just looks epic. They tell us that, yes, these dinosaurs are out with us in the actual world now. And the cinematography is something that just totally stands out here. Yeah, it just looks absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, because it's just stunning. And I guess from the plot, it looks like they're going to go out and try to help Claire and Chris Pratt's character are going to go out and try to save the dinosaurs from extinction. People are killing them. And this is the girl from the second movie, which I really like. So I guess she's a clone. Bryce Dallas Howard is fantastic. And it looks like she's doing a lot of stunts in this movie too. But this was one of my favorite shots of the trailer. That big crocodile comes out of the water and gets like a crabbing bucket. Oh, it's just breathtaking, guys. This is just a breathtaking trailer all the way through. It's good to see the original cast back. And there's a horse running with the dinosaurs, guys. Oh my God, I gotta watch this trailer again. That's something that is gonna make you want to do. It's gonna make you want to go, hey, I want to watch this again. I want to watch this trailer again. Oh, it's just mesmerizing. Absolutely mesmerizing. Guys, the Jurassic World trailer. Did you guys watch it? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll talk about it, because it's totally worthwhile. But another new trailer dropped, The Adam Project with Ryan Reynolds. Let's talk about that one right now. It's coming out for Netflix. The Adam Project teaser, the past meets the future. The younger Ryan Reynolds faces off with his older self. I guess he travels through time. It's sort of got like an ET vibe to it. And this kid does a fantastic job of emulating some of Ryan Reynolds' mannerisms. He said here on his social media, his Twitter, "To say I had the time of my life making this film would be an understatement and a misleading reference to Dirty Dancing." I don't know what that means, but guys, the official trailer is out, and I'll walk through some of the images here now, because I did a trailer reaction for this too, and that's going to be up later today, because after the Jurassic World trailer dropped, I had to get that trailer reaction out first, because everybody's going to be talking about it, and it's going to get caught up with everybody else's reactions. The Adam Project looked cool too, guys. The Adam Project, it has Mark Ruffalo in it. It has Jennifer Garner in it. It just looks like the cast is going to be phenomenal. And as I said, that kid looks pretty cool. And it's directed by the guy who did Free Guy, so that's cool. That's cool. And it sort of starts off with an ET vibe, where the kid finds something that crashes down, but instead of an ugly alien, it's Ryan Reynolds, and who can't complain about that? Who can't complain about that? Let's just zoom in on some of these images here, but I don't know what Zoe Saldana is in this movie. She looks like she's helping him at one point, and then there's a point in this trailer where he's fighting with like a staff that sort of looks like a lightsaber, but isn't. It just looks cool, man. It just looks like it's a cool romp, sci-fi romp. There's Zoe Saldana, and there's that lightsaber-ish weapon that I was talking about. I don't care if it's kind of a rip-off, guys. It's going to be that kind of technology. It's coming. It's coming in our pipeline. I know it's got to be there. It's every kid's film fan's dream to have a lightsaber. And guys, if you haven't seen it, I totally recommend that you go out and check out the trailer for the Adam Project, because it just looks like it's a lot of fun. March 11th on Netflix. So that's when that comes out. Let me just pull up the IMDb here for you guys, and we'll take a look at the cast for it, just to reconfirm you. It's very Star Wars-ish. Coming March 11th on Netflix, and I'm gonna have to watch out for this one. The synopsis reads: a time-traveling pilot teams up with his younger self and late father to learn his past while saving the future. So yeah, it's just got that nice sci-fi vibe to it. It's got Jennifer Garner, Mark Ruffalo, Zoe Saldana, Catherine Keener, and Lucy Guest she's an up-and-coming actress that I'm keeping my eye on. I talked about her in my trailer reaction, so take a look for that. That looks like it's going to be pretty cool. Okay, so that's the cast, and that's the release date for the Adam Project. Guys, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and we will talk about it. That's the official poster for it. Yeah, for the Adam Project. I felt like we needed to just put that in there. We can do that because it's a live show. It's a live show, and yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, guys, Lord of the Rings time. We're going to be talking about Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, The Power of the Ring. First images are out, and guys, they look good. They look stellar. The first images have been released for the Rings of Power Amazon series, the most expensive television series of all time. And here we get to see our first glimpse of Galadriel, the younger Galadriel. And God, she looks fantastic. Well, it looks like there's some kind of fight going on in the background. There's some kind of battle. Now, guys, there's the younger Elrond. Guys, you have to be careful as to which site you're looking at, because some sites don't post all the pictures, and maybe this site doesn't. But all these photos came out for Vanity Fair, so if you go to Vanity Fair site, you'll get them all. But I found that Joe Blow presented them the best here. We'll take a look at them a little bit blown up here. Looks like there's an elf there with a human character. There's a quote here that the forging of the rings for the elves, rings for the dwarves, rings for men, and then the one ring for Sauron used to deceive them all. It's the story of the creation of those powers, where they came from, and what they did to those races. So the rings, okay, so we're going to get to see all the races here, and here we get to see a dwarf. So that's fantastic. That's real fantastic. Is that another dwarf, a female dwarf? I don't know. Or is that a human? There's an elf. Okay. Guys, we're going to get to see a lot of stuff here, and that crest piece looks awesome. Yeah, there's some behind the scenes stuff that we get to see. They're going to be on the water at some point. There's Elrond with is that Galadriel too? It just looks like this. The color palette looks absolutely rich and colorful. Is this a hobbit maybe? I don't know. I think that's a human. The cast looks like it's going to be great. Some more behind the scenes footage here. You're going to miss some of them. Then that's Galadriel right there, coming out of the water. The cinematography just looks absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There's another human. That looks great. And that little teaser trailer reveal that they did, guys, I did a trailer reaction for that. That's up on the channel too. Guys, you're going to find it all here on Mirror Domains. Movie news. Let's take a look at some of these blown up a little bit. I don't know who these characters are. Guys, I really don't know the lore enough to tell you who these are, other than the ones that we recognize, like Elrond there. It looks like he's in Hobbiton or something. I don't know what he's doing there. Or there's some boats there behind him. Guys, it's just really cool. The first images are here. And there's going to be a lot of dissection as to what's going on in them. But we're just going to talk about them and my reaction to them right now. If there's enough call for me to do a detailed analysis, I'll make a video for that. But I think it looks awesome. And you know what's going to happen? We're going to get the actual first trailer, probably with the Super Bowl. All of these trailers are going to be dropping now because the Super Bowl is coming out and everybody wants to get their materials out in front of as many people as possible. But the one here, Galadriel, looks like I like the battle armor. At least I think that's Galadriel, right? I can't tell from the ears. I'm pretty sure that's her. But guys, what do you think about those images for Lord of the Rings? The Rings of Power, first images. Let me know in the comments below, and we will talk about it. The Lord of the Rings is up for sale. What? It can't be true. What's going on here? Since we're on this topic, we might as well continue talking about this. The Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit film and gaming rights are up for sale. So the rights are for sale. You know, when I first saw this, I had to be careful because I thought, okay, well, maybe it's just the books. But no, it's for the movies and for the gaming rights too. So it's going to be a pricey sale. I guess they timed this properly because they wanted to have this come out just as all the marketing's ramping up for the Rings of Power, and the people who own it, this auctions that Saul Zane's Co. has decided to sell its token holdings. So it's up for sale. At least $2 billion, they're saying, projected $2 billion. You know, I got no, let me cut you a check. No, it'll only be paid off in like 2,345. Okay, Lord of the Rings of Power comes out September 2nd, so that's why they're doing this right now. I don't think it'll change much. I don't think it'll change much as to how this new series comes out. It'll change a little bit, maybe perhaps with new box sets for The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, maybe. Like, that's all that'll happen. I don't really expect too much. I don't expect them to pull back on it. Maybe it'll greenlight more stuff for us to come down the pipe if there's a sale of the Lord of the Rings rights, and the new owners want to do more stuff with it beyond what they're giving us with the Rings of Power and the two trilogies. It's just something we got to keep our eye on, see what's going on with that. Okay, let's continue on with some more movie news. Because Russell Crowe joins Kraven the Hunter. Russell Crowe joins Aaron Taylor Johnson for Sony's Kraven the Hunter. Now, we haven't seen any footage from this, but it is filming. I do believe it is filming. And they could have used a more flattering picture. It's not a very flattering picture of Russell Crowe there. But Kraven the Hunter is a nemesis of Spider-Man, another side spin-off movie that's going to be in who knows what Spider-Verse. Maybe this is not all happening in Tom Holland's Spider-Verse. We assumed that it was. We assumed that Venom would be in Tom Holland's Spider-Verse, but because of all the post-credit scenes, that's up for debate now. It may not happen like that. But Aaron Taylor Johnson and I'm having high hopes for this because Aaron Taylor Johnson is a good actor, and now that Russell Crowe has joined the project, I think that's just cool because Russell Crowe is he makes everything better that he's in. But it really remains to be seen as to which Spider-Man he's going to face off against in a Sinister Six, because the Morbius movie, from what I understand, the Morbius movie is with the Tom Holland Spider-Man because Michael Keaton's Vulture is in it, in Morbius. So I think this one has to be in the Tom Holland Spider-Verse. It has to be. But what do you guys think? Russell Crowe in Kraven the Hunter movie. If any more news comes out, I'll bring it to you as swiftly as I can on Mirror Domain's Movie News. Did you like Scream? Did you like the new Scream movie that came out in January? I really enjoyed that in the theater. It was a lot of fun. And Scream 6 has been confirmed, but Courteney Cox has said that she hopes to return. It's not really a spoiler that they didn't kill off all the legacy characters. Guys, come on. But she gave us a little bit of a quote here talking about it, and I wanted just to go over it here quickly. Okay, so she heard about the news, and she's kind of like, okay, as long as she can anyway. Her quote goes, quote, "Does that mean I didn't die? Okay, if I'm allowed to say that, of course. What a fun experience to have such a long-standing series of movies, and this one just feels completely invigorated in a new way. And it's a relaunch, not a fifth episode, whatever you call it. It's a relaunch of the directors." And okay, so she doesn't really say too much there, but she talks about it. She was asked if she would be in a Scream 6, and of course, if the character or no, if the story calls for it, I do believe that it's warranted that she should be back. But the story has kind of changed directions. If you've seen the new Scream movie, it sort of has. It is another installment. It is Scream 5. They should call it that, but because there's this thing in it where they call it a requel, so blah, 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 blah. I won't get into the plot, but it is Scream 5. But it did kind of close the chapter on the legacy characters, so they can take it totally in a different new direction. And if Courteney Cox comes back for Scream 6, I wouldn't be opposed to that at all. Austin Powers cast reunites for a Super Bowl commercial. Guys, that's the way it's going to be today. That's the way that it's going to be. There's going to be a lot of Super Bowl commercials coming out today and tomorrow and Saturday. And if all of these trailers come out on Sunday, we're going to have a very busy day. Now, this is just a fun little thing. This doesn't mean that there's going to be an Austin Powers movie coming out here soon, but they did this little skit, and Mike Myers is back as Dr. Evil. Seth Green is back. Scott Evil, Frau Farbissina, and Number 2 is back. The younger version, played by that younger guy. I'm sorry, I forgot his name right now. It's not the older number 2, it's the younger one. Okay, because they're friends and they worked on SNL together, right? Is that the way it happens? I'm not going to play you the entire commercial, but they just talk about it's a tire commercial for GM or something, or I don't know. It's it was just fun to see them back, and it made me feel like you know what, they could make another Austin Powers movie. I don't see why they couldn't. I just feel like guys, if you are a fan of that, go check it out. Go check out that Austin Powers commercial, because I grew up with Austin Powers. That was just a lot of fun. All right, guys. It's only 20 minutes into the show already, and that's about it. Okay, well, I should have done more topics. Guys, this is where we would normally talk about anything that you would have in the live chat, but we're still growing as a channel, so some people may be a little bit shy to participate, or I may not be able to get all of the topics put into the stream. So let's just see if there's anything else buzzing. First, the Batman first screening tickets sell out immediately. So I guess the Batman IMAX screenings that came out for March 1st, I think it's coming out 3 days earlier in IMAX, and all of the tickets for the Batman have sold out. Okay. And Ironheart. No, I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, so that's it. That's all I can see. Let's just go to the Twitterverse and see what's trending out there. It'll give us a little bit of prep time for the next tomorrow show. Whoops. Whatever. Overall, Marry Me is an endearing, heartwarming, and fun romantic comedy with a wonderful performance from Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez. It's a Jennifer Lopez rom-com. It's coming out this weekend. It's going to have tough competition with Death on the Nile and that new Liam Neeson actioner, which I'll be able to see. So I don't know if I'm going to go see Marry Me. Maybe on Cheap Day I will go out and see it. Here in Canada, we have Cheap Tuesdays. On Tuesday, it's like half price. Does Jennifer Lopez deserve half price? It's a rom-com with Owen Wilson. It looks like it should be passable for a LARF. A new poster for Snowdrop. Okay, I don't know what that is. It's a Disney Plus movie. First trailer for Jurassic World Dominion. Morfydd Clark as Galadriel. Okay, and we saw that too. Morfydd Clark. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know if I am or not. As I said, guys, you got to make sure that you get to see all the photos, because some of the sites out there, I'm looking at you. So no, I'm not going to blow you out of the water. I'm just saying, some of the photos look stellar. It's just beautiful. The cinematography, and looks like they're going to be able to give us the scope of what this is about. Yeah, and it just it looks great. Like, yeah, it needed to look great. Jennifer Lawrence. There we are. Jennifer Lawrence, Rihanna, and Margot Robbie auditioned for roles in Mad Max Fury Road. Did they? What were they going to be? The brides? Were they going to be Furiosa? Jennifer Lawrence Furiosa? I don't know about that. That would be. Rihanna applied for one of the roles. Was she up for the Zoe Kravitz bride? I would have gone with that. And why wouldn't you not use Margot Robbie? Oh, maybe she was up for Furiosa too. I don't know what, other than being the brides, who else. There weren't really any other females. The older females that they find out in the desert, I don't know what they would have been. That's curious. Oscars. Vaccination will not be required for in-person. Good. Guys, we're beyond that now. We have to be beyond that. We have to be beyond that because we all know how this is going. But that's good. And I want to see a nice full Oscars like this. We need it. We need it. Christopher Abbott and Abby Lee to star in John Michael Donahue thriller Fear is the Rider. Keep my eye on that for some reason. Spencer. Yes, Kirsten Stewart. Cool, man. Cool. Angelina Jolie advocates for the Renewal of Violence Against Women Act at Capitol today. Oh, a little bit of politics there, I suppose. She's always pushing for rights and stuff like that, so that's cool. I like Angelina. She's perfect. She's awesome. Advanced previews for the Batman. Well, we just talked about that. Have completely sold out. The March 1st IMAX, 350 locations for the Batman. And there's a lot of Batman TV promos out there right now, guys, that are giving more and more footage. So this is where I kind of like, I'm dialing back a little bit on the Batman coverage because I don't want to get spoiled with a whole bunch of stuff. We can all sort of guess how the movie goes. The Riddler's reigning terror on Gotham, and he's going to face off with him, and there's going to be a clue as to who the Riddler is and stuff like that. And it's going to be 3 hours long. I just want to preserve as much of it as I can for when I actually see it. The first poster for Obi-Wan Kenobi has been released, and it looks fantastic. Now, guys, you can't really see too much of this. It looks like a painting, so it's not actually McGregor there standing like Jesus out in the desert. But we know that he is, and we know that he's going to leave Tatooine at some point in the series. It's a limited series, but who knows? George Miller initially wanted Eminem in the lead role. What's all of this Mad Max Fury Road stuff today? But can you imagine Eminem as Max? No, I couldn't. I couldn't, not at all. Megan Fox photographed by Horatio Nelson. Okay. Yes, well, we know Megan Fox always takes a fantastic photograph. And I might have to save this one for the old archives, guys. You know what? I'll put a little heart on that. How about that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. For those long nights at sea. All right. Charlie Hunnam, Jaimon Hansu, Ray Fisher, and Duna Bai have been cast in Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon. So at least Ray Fisher's working with Zack Snyder again. He kind of tested his luck by calling everybody out on that Justice League shoot. Did I like Cyborg? I can't believe that they were even going to try to do a movie with him. Cyborg was just kind of a boring character. I'm sorry, guys. Adrian Brody has joined Apple TV's rom-com Ghosted with Chris Evans and Ana de Armas. Cool, that's a good cast. That's a good cast. Ironheart. There's that Ironheart story that I wasn't going to talk about, but whatever. Anthony Ramos has joined Marvel's Ironheart series at Disney Plus in key role. Oscar nominee Cody Smith-McPhee has reportedly been offered the role of Chameleon in Kraven the Hunter. Well, that would expand that cast, wouldn't it? And he was great in The Power of the Dog. He was really good in that movie. That's what he's nominated for. If he's going to be Kraven the Hunter, his name would just keep on going up. Whew. America Ferrera joins Greta Gerwig's Barbie with Margot Robbie as Barbie and Ryan Gosling as Ken. I can't wait for that movie to see what it's going to look like. A Barbie movie. Yeah. Okay. Guys, I think that's just the way that it's been looking today because it's going back to yesterday's Firestarter trailer with Zac Efron. And that's the way that it's been today in the realm of movie and entertainment news, guys. If anything really, really hot drops, you can see that on the channel later today, like a new trailer or something like that. But otherwise, I'll just hold it for tomorrow's show, the final show of the week for the first week of February here, guys. Later tonight, I'll have my first reaction up for Death on the Nile. Tomorrow, my Death on the Nile full movie review will be out on the channel. And I might go out and see that Liam Neeson movie. Guys, and then of course Saturday we'll be doing our weekly horror movie news roundup show. So that's the way it's been for Thursday. Guys, let me know what you thought about some of these stories. I felt like it's been a good day. It's been a really hot day in the realm of movie and entertainment news. I'll see you tomorrow.